What's the most shocking betrayal you've witnessed? My 17-year-old daughter Emily died in a car accident last spring. After she passed, I couldn't eat. I'd sit at the kitchen table staring at her empty chair like if I waited long enough she'd walk through the door. One morning I was cleaning out her backpack. I hadn't touched it since the accident, just held it, feeling the weight of her textbooks like they still mattered. That's when I found the USB drive. It was sewn into a hidden pocket, like she was protecting something important. On it, I found recordings, hours of them. Every file was filled with conversations between Maggie and her friends planning things. They spread rumors about Emily online, posted edited photos of her. One recording captured them laughing about how they got her fired from her part-time job by calling in fake complaints. Emily never mentioned any of it. The last recording was from the day before she died. She said, "Maggie won't stop. She's making my life unbearable." I took the USB to the vice principal the next day. The vice principal is Maggie's aunt. She listened to 10 seconds, paused it, and said, "This is unfortunate, but Emily was going through a difficult time, wasn't she? These recordings could be taken out of context." I left before I said something I'd regret. Next, I went to the police, but Maggie's aunt had already called them. She claimed I was harassing a grieving student. Maggie had posted online about how devastated she was by Emily's death, started a memorial fund in her name, made my daughter's death her platform. I tried reaching out to Maggie's former friends. They blocked me immediately. One deleted all her social media the next day. A counselor I knew told me they'd been instructed not to discuss it, said the vice principal called it a liability issue. Then Emily's drama teacher contacted me. She showed me a binder of incident reports. For over a year, she had documented Maggie's harassment. The vice principal dismissed them. Sometimes she responded with form letters. "We take all concerns seriously." She never followed up. The school offered me a meeting, with lawyers present, but only if I agreed to stop pursuing the matter. I refused. That same week, anonymous reviews appeared about my business online. My landlord got calls about noise complaints, and rumors started spreading that Emily had been troubled all along. Eventually, I found Patrick, Emily's study partner. He had screenshots. Maggie's group chat planning their campaigns, creating fake accounts, coordinating attacks. Patrick said he was terrified, said he didn't want to become a target. Then his parents suddenly decided to homeschool him. Overnight, I snapped. I confronted Maggie at a school assembly where she was being honored for her community service. She smiled sweetly while I shouted. The vice principal called security, said I was unstable. A lawyer sent me a cease and desist letter the next week. Then I connected with 4 former students online. They found me, said Maggie had targeted them too, said the vice principal protected her every single time. They just wanted someone to listen. When I learned the vice principal was being considered for principal at the new high school, I understood her motivation for keeping everything quiet. So I attended the school board presentation. She spoke about creating safe environments, said her record was spotless. Then I stood up. Then the 4 former students stood up. One by one, they shared their experiences. The room went silent. Then Patrick appeared at the door with his father. They hadn't left town after all. He connected his laptop to the screen. The chat logs filled the projector. You could see Maggie coordinating harassment campaigns. But what really shocked everyone was when he scrolled to a conversation from last year. The vice principal was in the chat. She wrote, "Just remember, nothing traceable." That was the end. They launched an investigation. Her promotion was canceled. Maggie faced consequences for the first time. Some people still whisper that I went too far, but many more started speaking up. Students, parents, staff, all with similar stories. It was too late for Emily, but the truth finally came out.